know me on Facebook by Jared.
Hi, Jared.
I hate that. The only two people that call me Jared are my mom and my ex-wife when she's angry, but you guys are my friends, so please call me JC. But here's a little, about my family. I got my mom up there, my kids in the middle, my dad's over there, my tribe down there from the huge convention, the nice run we did, the huge last year. Thank you for everybody who showed up for the run today. We had about 15, 20 people there. That was awesome. But that's what it's about, getting to these shows and networking with people. It's building your tribe. Have people you can lean into when you need help. So while you're here, again, be intentional, shake hands. If you want to come see somebody, make sure you go out of the way and say hi to them. Tommy's here, Pat's here, Riley's here, Megan Light's here, Kurt, Brent. We've got tons of great people here. Go ahead and shake hands and introduce yourself. Don't be shy. Pat Clark is here. He'll talk your ear off. He loves talking. But you got to go up there and you got to introduce yourself, or else it's not going to happen. So fun statistics. I am a Navy chief in the Navy. Less than 10% of the enlisted make it to the rank of a chief in the Navy. Pretty cool statistic. I did it in 12 years. Another fun statistic. Less than 5% of business owners will reach more than 7 figures. And that is a goal for a lot of you here. And then the last statistic, there's 257,000 pressure washing companies that are known right now in the United States. And you guys right here comprise of 0.0008%. That says a lot about you. You could be doing anything else, but you're here because you want to focus on you and getting off the truck and doing the things that you see other people do. So I'm proud of you for that. So a little bit about myself and my company. My father's right up here, Brian, and we started Cape Fear Pro Wash in 2009 when I got out of the Navy for the first time, went reserves. Originally I was to be a landscaper. There's too many landscapers down in Wilmington, this is where I live. So we started Cape Fear Pro Wash in 2019. In 2016, I was at a pressure washing show, and I learned about Christmas lights. If you know me, I love Christmas, Mr. Christmas. And I started that in 2016. That's been the best thing I've ever done. I love it. I've got some of my team here with me that's been a part of that. But had incredible success over the years. In 2018, though, when it was just my father and I, there's my truck. Everybody, I'm sure most of you have had that issue. That's the tow truck towing my truck to the job to get the job done. We had no systems, no people, no plan, nothing. Everything that can go wrong went wrong. I'm pointing fingers, blaming everybody. We did a modest $314,000 with myself and my father, but it was just we were working, and I was working. I was answering the calls, I was sending out the emails, all that stuff. Who's doing that right now? Right? It's a lot, because you work all day, then you go home night, and you're doing the same thing. You don't stop, and then you wake up and you start over. It's like Groundhog Day. It stinks. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse up here. No damn Flatters can curse a lot, but yeah. It sucks, right? It sucks. Nobody likes that. That's why you're here. You want to get off the truck. Brent, I'm so happy to see you here. We've been talking for a while. We're going to get you off the truck this year. That's what this is about. Getting those goals in place and implementing to be successful. Now, success is different for everybody, so you define that yourself. But this was not success to me. This was a struggle. I didn't like it. I barely saw my kids. So I wasn't all in, right? It was just me and Brian. I was doing everything. He was doing everything, and we weren't all in. We were just going through the motions. It was not fun. So January 2019, I had really long hair. It was crazy. And then I was like stressed. I was going crazy. And I decided to shave my hair. And I shaved and I said, who's that guy that's doing that thing that I want to do? I see him all over the radio. I see him on Facebook. Pat. So I grabbed my little cell phone. I give Pat a call. And Pat answers. Anybody know what Pat said when he answered?
Hello?
This is Pat Clark, Precision Pro Wash, right? And he said, JC, you gotta get off your ass. You gotta be doing things. So he said, have you ever heard of Sales Boost? It was 2019. No, I never heard of Sales Boost. What's Sales Boost? He said, you gotta come to my shop. It's in 2 months. Come out here. I'm gonna teach you everything. I'm gonna open the doors. I'm like, Pat, if you're telling me to do it, I'm all in. He's like, all right. He's like, you ever heard of Conquer? I'm like, no, what's Conquer? What is it? Sounds cool, I want to conquer it. He's like, it's a coaching program, you get in Conquer, I'll be your coach, I'll help you execute, I'll hold you accountable. I'm like, Pat, I don't care how much it is, I want it. So I did. I went all in. I didn't care about the cost. I knew it was an investment, and I knew if Pat did these things to be at the level he was at, then I had to do the same things to get there, and Pat was going to get me along the way to do it. So I went all in, right? I went to Sales Boost, I joined Conquer, all within 3 months. So from 2018 to 2019, now you can see we grew our company. Up there, we're at Sales Boost right there. Then we grew the company. We had 6 people we hired that year. We grew the Patriot Illumination. We added more vehicles to our fleet. My operations manager, Joe, I hired him that year. He's still with us. And we grew to $550,000, and they didn't go to Sales Boost through March. So within that first year, a little over $200,000 of growth. That's pretty good growth. Would you agree? Pretty good? And that was, hiring, which is hard. Nobody wants to hire. It's hard to hire, but we did it. Still have some of those people with us today. So that's 2019. Then 2020 happened. What was 2020? COVID, right? I was all in there, by the way. COVID happened, right? So if it wasn't for Conquer, if it wasn't for the coaching program, if it wasn't for the accountability, we probably would have took a huge hit. Huge. And some of you did probably. But Conquer held us accountable. They went all in on us. They helped us out. And we still had growth. There was very little growth. But through COVID, and most of us were shut down for months, pretty good. I wanted my name on a billboard, so I spent $4,000 for 0 phone calls, but it was still cool to have it up there. We grew the team significantly up there. I mean, that's 22 people I think we had that year during the Christmas light season. We added to the fleet again, and we grew to $633,000, right? We were still all in because going through the struggles, we knew we had to figure it out and get through it, or else we're making excuses and we're just going to fail, and we don't fail. 2021. I'll never forget, Michael Gregory was my coach, and he calls me up, and we're talking, and he's like, JC, you realize you're a 7-figure company right now? And I didn't realize that. I wasn't in tune with the numbers. And he told me, and I was like, holy shit, we are a 7-figure company. So from 2018, we were at 330, to 2021, we broke $1 billion. Pretty good growth. Did everybody agree on that? All right? But I couldn't do that alone, because that was with a team. I had the right people in the right place to do these things to set us up for success. This was not a JC thing, this was a team thing. A team accountability, putting the right people in the right place, all the things that you need to do to be successful, and let go of those shackles that are holding you back from success. So 2021 growth, 2022, same thing. We were all in again, we grew the team, we went back to Sales Boost for the 3rd time, because my sales guy was there in 2021. And grew. This is my closest picture I'll ever get to Brandon Vaughn's cool picture. Where's Brandon? Is he here yet? Brandon Vaughn. That was my epic picture for Brandon Vaughn right there. But we went all in and grew to $1.7 million. All in, right? And then this past year, we finally broke 7 figures with just Patriot Illumination. And very proud of my team. They put in a lot of hard work. I could not have done it without them. But that's what's important, is finding the right people in the right places and then help you grow. You can't do this alone. You gotta let that go. You're not gonna get to the point where you wanna be if you're trying to do it alone. All right, what do we got next here? All right, so here's our chart, our growth, right? So 2018, I was lonely, I was broken, I was not all in. 2019, I called Pat. Look at that growth. Growth right there. COVID, okay. But again, sales boost again that year, huge growth, massive growth. And then just a little growth last year. We changed some things, but we were able to break 7 figures with Patriot Illumination. So you can see through all the bad, the good, everything else, we still had consistent growth. We had a great team getting us there, pushing us through those limits. And I couldn't have done it without my family, my tribe, my coaches holding me accountable and getting through there. So I need you to find that person for you. I need you to find that coach. I need you to invest in yourself. I need you to invest in your team. All right? So why do I tell you all this? Where's my trust fund babies at? Who's got the trust funds? Who just won the lottery? None of us, right? We chose to come here. We all started from the bottom. I had a 12-volt Delvin Fat Boy pump on the back of a single axle trailer, towed with a Suburban. Started at the bottom like most of us here. But look where we grew to. Because we took the steps that needed to be successful. We invested in ourselves. We invested in our team. I couldn't have done it alone. So I want you to know that if you're here, if you're struggling, if you feel alone on Payne Island, you're not alone. If you listen to In the Foxhole, we talk about all the success stories or the anti-highlight reels. Many, many successful people with 7-8 figure companies still struggle, still go through issues. So I want you to know that you're not alone. That's important why I wanted to show you our success, because I started at the very beginning with nothing, with a $3,000 Delavan Fat Boy pump, and we're able to do it. So my question for you is, are you all in? So when I say, are you in, I want you to say, I'm all in. Can we do that? Yeah. Are you in?
All in.
I need a bet. I'm all in. Are you in?
All in.
All right. Awesome. So, let me see what we got going on next here. I think I got to introduce somebody up on the stage here. You may know her as an author. You may know her as a speaker. You may know her as a business owner. You may even have a virtual assistant from this young lady. I know her as my gym partner, my spotter, my travel buddy, my best friend. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Angela Schroeder. It's not clicking, so we're going to stay on this one.
It's not clicking?
It's not clicking.
I don't get the fun intro music?
Oh, there you go. You're the magic.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. There you are.
There's my intro.
There you are.
Thank you.
Yes.
Do I get the clicker now?
Oh, there you go.
Awesome,
Oh,
thank
there we
you.
go.
Okay. Who's excited to be here? Oh, we are so excited. Doing an event, I always say, is kind of like birthing a baby, but like 200 of you. It's so exciting. Like, we've been preparing for this moment for you all to be here, just like you prepare for that big moment, but we get to have all of you here with us. So just know how excited we are for that. So JC gave me a few accolades. I am a visionary entrepreneur, like all of you, for over 25 years. My first business was a dance studio. I always say that for 15 years, I spent having the clientele that is so bad they make reality TV shows about it. But no, I love that business as well. Now, I really have a passion. It's always been not just in owning a business, but helping other small to medium-sized businesses do what they do best, gain their freedom back and learn to love their businesses and their lives. And we get to do that with Unique Genius. Love our family and our kids and all the adventures that we get to go on with them as well. And then JC talked a little bit about this, but we absolutely love our tribe. This time I just let my team pick the slides, but it's always a contest. The people in the room, if you made the slide or not, maybe you did make the slide again. I could have done tons of these slides, but you guys, that is one of my favorite parts of events and showing up here is the people you meet, the connections you make, not only the difference that they make in your business, but the difference that it makes in your life. Your tribe.